Oh. I love you, Wax. Pick me up, hit me.
One of
Let's
those?
do this, yes.
Small or large?
Of the big one. Alright guys, so a huge change that is coming into the world of gaming that is going to be a game changer is the idea of an item-centric ecosystem. So right now, we are in a game-centric ecosystem. So what's the difference? Imagine that this is a game publisher, right? These are games, this is an item, and this is a player. Now traditionally, game developers build games where the items that players buy are actually owned by the game publisher. They have little to no value outside of a particular game. Think of a game like League of Legends, where anybody can buy their own avatar to play, or World of Warcraft, where you buy gold. In those cases, there is no incentive to build an ecosystem around the items because the items only live within that game and they're only valuable to the game company. That is a game-centric ecosystem. Now, an item-centric ecosystem is one where the player actually owns the item, and it can be used for different games. The item is in my inventory, it's in my locker, it's under my control, and I can bring it from game 1 to game 2 to wherever I want. Think of the film Ready Player One. Players own items that are in their inventory, and they can take them all over the Oasis and use them in whatever game they want. And the games accommodate to those items, whether it is a car, an item of clothing, or a gun. So game companies are now starting to build games that accommodate to these items because the items themselves represent player individuality, their creativity, their personality. It's a manifestation of their identity, and that is very quickly becoming more important than the game itself.
Are you from PUBG?
I am from PUBG.
That's fucking funny, okay.
Yours too, I like it, I dig it. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, I just got a text. William Quigley is speaking in about an hour. Okay, well, we have a little bit of time. Let's go play. All right, time to head over to that panel. And now would actually be a great time for me to tell you about how legendary William Quigley is. For those of you who get inspired by self-made entrepreneurs, you guys are going to love this. William Quigley got his MBA at Harvard, went on to become a consultant at Arthur Andersen, which is one of the top 5 accountancy firms in the world. After that, he became the CFO of Disney Consumer Licensing. Then moved on to become a partner at Idealab. Over a 20-year career of venture capitalism, Quigley invested in hundreds, if not thousands of deals, including being one of the earliest investors in PayPal. He got into cryptocurrency investing in 2013, then went on to become the CEO of Opskins, and that led to him dealing with the daily issues that Opskins faced, and of course that led to the creation of Wax. He put up the Wax token, raised $80 million for the company, and that brings us to right now. Wax is a leader and pioneer in blockchain, and in the near future will be the platform for item trading globally. Here we go.
Cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies to date have not taken off. There's not broad adoption of them. We haven't had a really great use case. I believe if you have thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in virtual items, you'd like a safer place to have them. Video game is about a $140 billion industry. About 100 billion of the 140 billion is made by people selling virtual items to the consumers. The issue, of course, or one issue is they don't own them. And our theory is that you should own it. Well, let me ask you this. How many of you would buy a house if you were never allowed to sell your house? How many of you would buy a car if you were never allowed to resell your car? That's called the secondary market. When you're allowed to take something that you buy from somebody and then resell it down the road, that's almost an inalienable right. In the digital world, once I sell you something, it's yours to borrow. Don't you dare think you own it. It's mine, I keep it, I can take it back anytime I want. Well, that's always offended me. So the, quote, revolution with blockchain is that we're going to create a tool or a weapon that prevents people from being able to do that going forward. When you own a digital item, no one can take it back.
One day. We've had our fun and it has been a blast. But next week, it's time to get serious. We are gonna be delving deeper into Wax as a whole and talking about how it actually works. So make sure that you guys do not miss that by subscribing to the channel. Go ahead and hit that like button and leave me a comment below. If you have any questions, any concerns or comments on the channel, I do my best to get to everything that you guys write because it matters to me. And that is it. So I will see you all here next week. Almost forgot. Dev, out.